Okay guys, welcome back to NQIS Steve. In front of us here is a receiver I bought from Banggoods. Banggoods, you hear me say. Okay, I went to a particular YouTube channel, which I reckon a lot of us watch, and he got one of these out and apparently putting it into a build, and apparently at one stage flew about 500 meters with it or more. Find that really hard to believe now. I've actually bound this up to my receiver. By the way guys, I have an old an old FRSky receiver which I did the Smarty Parts upgrade to, so I have an XJT module in the back, so I can basically bind and hit any ASST receiver, of which this is one. But this has no preamp whatsoever on it. Having no preamp, you're not going to get very far at all. Okay, so when I bound up to it, here, and I walked around with the receiver, just turning it on and off, watching my little LED light come from blinking to solid, and I got the sun to walk around the house, and shit, just walking around the house. Now I have a block house made from concrete, so I don't expect it to be going through the house at 200 meters away, 100 meters away, 50 meters away, but walking next to it I do. Past the windows and stuff I do. So he walked straight out into the backyard and out the street a little bit from us. He would have got to around 50 meters. And wouldn't bind to it anymore. Wouldn't connect. So I would say this is basically a toy receiver. Now, I thought, yeah, I'm a bit of a hacker, I'll go and have a look about this receiver. Well, there you can read the RXF800 is a total rip-off, total rip-off of a guy that's on a site. I'll throw his site and description of everything below. Not his site, but his RC group info. And his name is Midelic, M-I-D-E-L-I-C, and he definitely states there are 3 people that he does not support, that they do not use his code, and they have, and he specifically doesn't want them to, and that is Superior Hobby King with their Tiny 8, and IRange. So any of the IRange things are being stolen off these guys. They're not even acknowledging them at all, that they've got their hard work inside of their chips, and they're trying to flog them off for the $20. My God, it's a rip-off. Okay, so I just thought I would show you that. Sorry it's been a little bit of a downer vid. But if any of you have bought these, if you haven't unpacked them, send them back, try and get your money back. I'm going to, as you can see, I had to cut the heat shrink away because it was that tight. My bind button wouldn't work, and that's what led me into all this, opening it up and seeing what's going on with it, who makes it, so forth. Okay guys, so see a few of the links in the descriptions below, and you can follow the same threads I followed on RC groups. Alright, catch you around, subscribe, thumbs up, all that sort of thing. Thanks.